Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the ABC debate moderators may have ruined ABC News forever. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you go there, hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. ABC is in a real jam here, guys. As this person who is in charge, a Republican in charge of FCC licensing, was explaining, she would not give her assurances that ABC's license, broadcast license, would not be revoked. And it could be revoked. See, this agency decides who gets to stay on the air and who doesn't. It's a little known fact. You think if people just have enough money, they start a network, they get to be there. It doesn't work that way. There's FCC licensing. If ABC loses that, it's the end of ABC. I don't think it'll happen. I think that's an extreme measure, but we have to get to the bottom of this affidavit that came out, find out if it's real, if this debate was rigged, if Kamala Harris got questions in advance, if these debate moderators were paid off, if Kamala Harris had assurances that only Trump would be fact-checked. Right now, this is all in an affidavit that has not been verified, so we don't know. And I'm not going to cast aspersions and say those things happen when I don't know. And I feel like if they really did happen, we would know by now. And Congress and people like that would be talking about it. Even Trump would be talking about it. I haven't heard Trump talk about it. So I don't know. I don't feel very strong on the affidavit, but I do think an investigation is warranted as to why that debate was so one-sided and the moderators jumped on one person. I think that needs to be found out. And if that means revoking their license, then that's what it means. I want you to watch this interaction here in Congress and let me know what you think in the comments.
Card, you didn't answer Mr. Raskin's simple question on ABC and revoking the license. I don't need to know whether you make the same decisions with Democrats or Republicans. I just want to know simply, do you think, based on the ABC debate, in your role as a former FCC commissioner, and do you think that that is grounds for revoking the license for ABC?
Thank you. What I've said is consistent with what I've said for the past 6 years, which is every single decision, including in the licensing context, is one that I'll make based on the facts, the record.
So what is
with the First Amendment.
The whole country has the facts. We all saw the debate. I mean, it's not like some complicated question. Based on those facts, based on what David Muir did, based on the questions that were asked, would you recommend that the license be revoked? I mean, President Trump obviously has an opinion on it. He's made it. What's your opinion?
Look, I think I've been pretty clear. Again, I've been nominated by both President Biden.
That's not answering the question. That's not answering the question.
I mean, I've been asked different versions.
I'm not trying to be a debate moderator, but it's a simple. That answer would never fly in a debate. I mean, come on. It's a simple question. Do you agree with President Trump's opinion that? Look, at least I respect that Trump has an opinion. Just give us your opinion, yes or no.
My opinion is that the FCC in every single case has to apply the law consistent with the First Amendment.
And I'm saying, how would you apply it here? If Trump looked at the debate, he said the debate was unfair. He says that one thing that people respect about him, he says what he believes. You're sitting here and not giving us an opinion. Just say, yes, I agree with President Trump, or no, I disagree with it. This is what people, they hate the obfuscation. Just take a stand. How hard is it?
My position is clear. What you're raising are concerns about weaponization. I think that's important that we talk about that. When there's a license transfer of radio stations...
This is a bunch of gobbledygook.
Let the witness answer the question.
I'll give you an actual case. A license transfer in South Florida to a group that people believed were conservative purchasers. Democrats said the FCC should block it because the election depended on it.
But my question is very simple. Based on the debate, and
We've
based
had
on what
Democrats in Congress who wrote letters to cable companies telling them they should drop Fox News
and then
because
let me
of the
try one last time.
that the newsroom made.
Based on the debate, did you think that the questions were unfair or rigged in a way that calls for ABC's license to be revoked? The way President Trump has been very clear. I respect, he's very clear on his view. Do you agree or disagree with his view? It's a yes or no.
Gosh, I think my position has been very clear going back to 2017 as a commissioner.
Gentlemen's time's expired, but please feel free to answer the question.
2012, I've maintained a very consistent issue. But if your concern is weaponization, we should talk about that. When President Biden stood at the White House podium and said Elon Musk is worth being looked at, and then all of a sudden the FCC abruptly reverses a 2020 decision to get him $885 million to bring broadband to 640,000 people. I think that's concerning. When Democrats in Congress write letters to cable companies asking them to drop Fox News because of the decisions, I think that's concerning. And so I think you've seen from my record a consistent pattern of always basing my decisions at the FCC based on the law, the facts, and the First Amendment. That's what I've done. That's what I'll always do.
Mr.
Very
Could I
good.
ask the gentleman-
Chair now recognizes Mr. Palmer from Alabama.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the record, I've already taken